Hello everyone, MFPallytime here. We are back in Heroes of the Storm today. Those of you that are wondering where I've been, don't follow me on social media, do you? I was stricken down once again with the sickness, the Dark Souls curse. Basically lost my voice for a few days and a whole lot of other nastiness. But I'm feeling better today. I'm definitely not 100%. But probably good enough to record one video if I had to guess. The Lost Vikings came out in my hiatus, and they are ridiculously complicated and hard. So why don't we just lose the game real quick? Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we find ourselves on the Dragon Knight map today. Bear with me because there's a lot to explain. These are the Lost Vikings. You can move them independently if you choose to do so with the 1 through 3 keys on your keyboard. Those can also be changed. Then you can clump them all up with your 4 key and move them together. This little guy in the front has a ranged attack and moves faster than everyone else. This guy has a medium ranged attack and moves the medium speed. And then this guy is big and bulky. He charges toward targets, but he's very slow. When he gets out of combat, he will heal. I'm going to pick up Viking Horde. Basically, I'm going for a... okay, I'm going to be honest. I don't know what to do on these guys yet. I've tried a few builds out, and they all seem to be okay, and nothing more than okay. So I'm going to go for a healing build, and we'll just see how it goes. Scouting this out because we saw Muradin over here. Alright, going back to my lane. So, the idea of these characters is I always want to be soaking XP in every lane possible. They're very micro-intensive. I need to be all over the map with these guys. And they actually are very good at that. What they're not good at, from the builds that I've tried, is getting in the middle of fights and actually doing things. Because, as you can imagine, they're very susceptible to CCs. I'm just going to make a wall right here, and I'm hoping ETC can't get by. But of course he's ETC, so he's likely just going to move them out of the way. And if he comes in from this side, well, that completely ruins my plan then, doesn't it? Oh, stay away, ETC. I'm going to get this. There's only one bot, and it happens to be one of the lowest damage dealers in the whole game. So, oh, don't come in this side. All right, I'm ready for him. Okay, go. Okay. Alright, screw it. Screw the plan. Just push the lane. Alright, we do have to try to fight him out of this. As long as we're contesting it, we'll be okay. Alright, here we go. I got a decent split. He's going after my little dude, so we're just going to kite him around. Now that the little dude's out of range, we can attack him. Now we move our little dude. I know they all have names and they're all special little butterflies, but I don't know their names right now, okay? I'm trying my best right here. Alright, we need to move our 2. Go, go, go. Okay, they do have a mount ability and allows them to run very quickly. A little bit of a mismicro there, and I did lose one of my Vikings. Looks like they are going to get middle because of that. So this guy will respawn, and they all have different respawn timers. Also, if things go really bad, I can choose to, recall one of these guys, and not all of them have to recall. That being said, the Dragon Knight has been taken in the middle lane by the enemy team. Oh, back it up, back it on up, back it on up. Let's get the sippy cup. All of them should heal from the sippy cup. We can send my ranged guy up to help with this, and we'll keep the 2 bulkier ones down in the lane pushing. I just need to make sure I don't get hit by fire. Let's go ahead and get some auto attacks in here on Muradin. Oh yeah, we're pushing Muradin back. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane. Alright, we are going to be picking up Belog's attacks heal him. This is the medium one. This is number 2. Whenever he auto attacks, he is going to be getting a small heal. Like I said, I'm going for a more sustained driven build. I don't know if it'll work or not. I have no idea. We're trying it out for the first time here today. Okay, so we do need to kite him around a little bit. There we go. Move our tank in on ETC. Keep in mind, ETC is like one of the lowest damage dealers in the whole game. So if we're losing to him, that's not a good sign. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. We're going to keep our ranged guy in lane, and we're going to jungle with the other 2. And I'm just going to sit here, and I'm going to make sure I don't get too close to him. Here we go, sending them in on that camp just above me. We need to be staring at the middle map, the mini-map, excuse me. to make sure nothing bad happens. I'm going to get the heal for this dude while he's running. We're tracking their health at the bottom of the screen. Tassadar providing us with some heals. Thank you, Tassadar. Tassadar, by the way, being played by the illustrious Punisher JJE. Good friend to the show. It's been a while since he's been in an episode. He does have a Master Tassadar up there. And we do cap! Oh, shit. We do cap a camp. Alright, we'll just run fast right over here. Remember, our little dude's gonna heal when he moves, so we'll keep him moving. We're just sending these guys in to soak XP. The enemy team reacting accordingly, coming down here to deal with this push that I had, or these mercenaries that I had at least. It wasn't much of a push if we're all just honest with ourselves. Looks like the friendly Zeratul coming down to help us as well. I think they're heading back to middle, but I don't have visual confirmation of that yet. It's possible that they're going for mercenary camps. Zeratul engaging on ETC. Not going to have a lot of luck there. Okay, Punisher has spotted the enemy team. Let's close in on this. Going in with everyone. Everyone's clumped. Look at me dodging zombie walls with 3 characters at one time. We're not going to be able to... Oh, we might get the kill here. Actually, with the auto attack from our little fast guy over the wall. Once again, I will learn their names eventually. It's been a really long week, okay? Just bear with me. I apologize. The shrines are once again active. So we need our tanks to go in first, and we're going to keep our ranged dudes back here in one control group. Our tank is ordered to just chase after ETC. And with my ranged guys, I'm just going to be kiting around as much as I can, trying to keep them alive. Remember, my 2 ranged guys up here are going to heal based on what they're doing. The small guy's going to heal by running. The medium guy's going to heal by auto-attacking. And then Muradin 2.0 here is just going to heal when he's out of combat. So... we have played ETC. Now, the ultimate... like, it's hard to do. The ultimate I see everyone picking up is play again. This allows you to revive your Vikings and send them into combat. You basically drop a stone that they res at, which is cool. But what I'm going to go for is the longboat raid. I haven't seen a lot of people take it. I'm just going to tank this tower right here. I don't see any reason not to. He should be fine as his health gets low. Oh shit, he's gonna die. We'll just move him out of... oh no! Oh no! Alright, run fast. We can longboat raid if we have to, but I dodged the Muradin stun with that. This flag that you keep seeing is because I'm not microing them properly. I was rallying the dead guy from the base, so whenever he spawns, he's gonna come back over here. That's Olaf. Olaf, Belag, and Eric. Okay, we have once again taken over the bottom shrine. With Olaf, we could send him middle for a little bit of reinforcement. We'll keep these guys down here. We do need to get out of the way, though, so we'll just go ahead and sprint out of that. Do we want to fight this? I don't think so. I'm going to bring Olaf down here, though, just in case. That's a vengeful spirit. I want nothing to do with that. Stop it! Stop it! Get the ultimate! Oh, I can't because they're not all here. Oh, you're going the wrong way, buddy. There we go. Did I mention these characters are hard? Because these characters are hard. We lost... okay, so basically, this number 3 dude, Eric, his auto attacks have really good range, but they only hit a single target. Okay, I can get in the boat. Why wasn't it letting me before? In the boat, we have a pretty decent auto attack. We can also shoot off these, like, bomb things that do AoE damage. Well, it looks like we pushed the lane back a little bit anyway. Alright, I'm sprinting in. I'm sprinting in. We're going to take down the witch doctor. Or not. You know, whatever. Turning on Muradin now. We're basically out of position. My little dude might die. Send the tank back in to body block. Send this guy in. Run! Run! Okay. Moving back to my main 2 dudes. We have Olaf caught in the zombie wall. We'll just start kiting everyone back. Oh my god, it's just so stressful. Oh, it's just so stressful. I'm not doing a good job of soaking XP or anything because for the majority of the game I've been the only one down here in the bottom lane. We're going to pick up Impatience is a Virtue, which allows us to lower our cooldowns every time we auto attack. It's basically a better battle momentum assuming you have all of your dudes working together. Okay. This'll work. Or it won't. Oh my god. That's a vengeful spirit. We don't want nothing to do with that, and we lose our tank. That's unfortunate. Maybe we could take this really fast. How much do your auto attacks actually heal you for? Not enough. Okay. We'll reposition. Hopefully this will be okay. We could use our ultimate here to take this, which actually I'm going to do. When we pop our ultimate, we do get an additional health bar. Looks like the siege tank is having some fun over there. I probably should have helped with that. We do get an additional health bar, which is rare these days. They keep removing that from characters. Because we started that camp before they got the Dragon Knight, we were able to finish the camp. Looks like bot's being pushed, middle's being pushed. We are not doing too great this game as a team. Probably because of me, I'm not going to lie. Alright, we'll keep our medium range dude back a little bit. We need to stay out of the range of the siege tank. I believe I mentioned it at the beginning of this episode. We are very susceptible to CC, or to AoEs. Well, and crowd control for that matter. That's not a false statement. I did sacrifice my medium range dude there, but I think it was worth it. We do catch ETC with a terrible ultimate. Alright. I'm going to go top. I'm going to push top. And I shouldn't. They still have the Dragon Knight. I don't think the Dragon Knight's going to do much more, but we should still try to stop it. Coming in behind Zagara here. Just going to get some pot shots off. Eric does actually have a very fast attack speed. He's able to get a lot of damage out on the move. I want to head over to this mercenary camp and take this for the team. We should be able to do that fairly easy, especially with Jaina here helping us out. And here he is, back from the dead. He's going to be able to auto-attack these guys down. He does some really good splash damage. If you can get him in the right position, he can push lanes super duper quick. We do not have sight of anyone, but we do have our ultimate, so if we get engaged on, we should actually be able to fight it. That's the intent of this build, because what I'm noticing is a lot of people... I am split pushing right now while this is going on, so hopefully this pans out okay. A lot of people play these guys as just pure junglers, pure split pushers, and they avoid confrontation at all costs. I wanted to try to come up with a build where I could go into fights, and it wouldn't be terrible for everyone. We're going to get all Vikings get a shield. Looks like the team is getting wiped down there. But this is actually a pretty respectable push. We should be able to at least damage the fort a little bit before anyone on the other team notices we're even up here. And then if they do engage, we do have the option of using our ultimate. Tassadar coming up, bringing more friends. Okay, let's engage on this. I'm coming in, buddy. I'm coming in, buddy. He's going to circle this way. Sup? He's focusing my little dude, so we're going to kite him backwards. Keep our tanks in this fight. Going to pop the ultimate. Here we go. We deal a ton of auto attack damage with this. We are starting to get overwhelmed, though, so I'm just going to casually walk away. We'll drop one of these bombs behind us. As soon as this ends, I'm going to need to run really fast, waiting for the zombie wall to come out. Doesn't look like he's actually going to use it. We may have to sacrifice our tank here. Split these guys up. But we kept the majority of them alive. We still have our ranged attack dudes, which means we can harass the enemy team right now. Going in on their Nazebo. He's a little bit out of range now, but the water elemental does come out, and we are going to chase these guys down. I do still have my shield. I did not use it in the past fight. I need to use it now, actually. We need to disengage with my 2. We can recall him, but he's getting hit by a bug. I'm coming back in to help. Recalling my second Viking. Keeping this main one in the fight. Oh no. I did help pick up a kill on Muradin. I'm coming in for Nazebo now. I don't know how wise this is. Okay. I'm gonna clump all my Vikings back up. Have them all going towards the top lane. We're gonna keep pushing this down. This is really fun, actually. This is like the most stressful character I've ever seen in this entire game, but... Oh, they do get another Dragon Knight. Did I mention we were going to lose this game? Because, yeah, we're probably going to lose this game. My damage isn't bad, though. I'm pretty happy with that. One thing I can do better is just splitting these guys up more to get XP for my team. I do have the highest XP contributed, but we're also behind on XP, which means, you know, I could be doing a little bit better. We do have our ultimate. So as we head down here, I am relatively safe. Let's just go ahead and pop it now. Focusing... Sergeant Hammer, of course. Well, that didn't go well. All right, popping the shield. Get out of dodge. Get out of dodge. Focusing ETC because he was silly enough to use his ultimate right there. We are hitting him with all of my range dudes. He still has a shield, though. Oh, my goodness. Get rid of the shield. Get rid of the shield. All right, turning on the Dragon Knight now. Dragon Knight could do a ton of damage to me with that AoE if he chooses to do so, so I'm trying to spread my knights out a little bit. Hi, Muradin. Good jump. Okay. The Dragon Knight's basically dead. Let's start counter-pushing this. We'll send our tank over just to be like, oh, look at me. I'm here and I'm ready. But really our focus is just like pushing this the right way. Moving our tank out of the way of that zombie wall. That was actually pretty good reaction time. So basically, I mentioned it at the beginning, but I'm trying to do as much controlling individually as I can, like in the middle of combat situations. But in between combat situations, I'm mostly just clumping them up. Now, right now, I could do something like this. We could send Eric down to the bottom. Oh, we need to send it back. Run. So 1 and 2 on the target, and then 3 we just kite around. The more we move this guy around, the more health he's going to get. So we're just going to heal him back up to full. We see Murd and Nazebo making their way down to us right now, so we don't want to stay here too long. But we can push into the tower just a little bit before we start to back up. Okay, on Nazebo. Okay. Use my ult. Here we go. We're in the boat. Focusing Sergeant Hammer. Look at all these auto attacks coming out on the hammer. And then we hit him with our Q ability as well. We're going to have to shield our tank and move him out. But we can still continue to micro these guys. Let's recall our tank. There we go. That took way too long. That was a little embarrassing. Alright, trying to focus the hammer. We have Baneling Barrage going out on him, and we do take hammer down. Tassadar low on health as well. Don't know where he went, though. We need to get our tank back in the fight. I'm telling him to come forward from the spawn right now. Oh my god, there's just so much to this character. So much to this character. Let's go push bottom a little bit. The team wants to take the bottom mercenary camp. I think that's a great idea. You can get Mercenary Lord on this character, and it's actually a pretty good idea. Oh shit, they're getting in a little bit of trouble. I'm just going to send my tank in as a distraction as the damage dealers are coming up from the bottom lane. Now switching to ETC because he's actually probably going to be easier to kill, believe it or not. We do lose my tank. Oh no, we do lose my medium range guy as well. I'm trying to help. I should be faster than ETC. Like significantly faster. We can shoot and scoot him down. Oh man, that sucks that we lost so many of our Vikings there, but that's okay. That's okay. I'm going to try to get this bottom shrine really quick. If there's any sign of danger, I just need to get the fuck out of here with my little Eric Viking here. We are going to pick up the... Oh, get it. Okay. He does not have Archon. Dude. He does have shields, though. I could just harass him and then heal up by running around after. Dude, I'm going in on this. Come on, Punisher. Come on, Punisher. Oh, there's a siege tank incoming. That's a little scary. We are, like, effectively pushing it back, though. Oh, they do get the Dragon Knight yet again, which is unfortunate. Doesn't necessarily mean we're going to lose, though. All of my Vikings are back up. We're going to send them up to the top lane. We do have the upgraded ultimate, which is going to allow it to auto-attack 2 targets at a time, and also it upgrades... the Q ability we get from the ultimate as well. So let's go ahead, get into position. We're going to go ahead and pop that. A little out of range. Here we go. We got the auto attacks flowing now. You can't knock me back. I'm a floating ship. All right. So it doesn't look like this is going too well for the team at the current time. We are pushing them back pretty wholeheartedly, though. I need to reposition these guys. Pop the shield. We do lose the tank Viking again. That's okay. We still have my main damage dealers up. Uh-oh, Tassadar's here. We know we can beat him. We proved it earlier. Here we go. Full auto attack on Tassadar. Here comes the Dragon Knight to interrupt us, so we're just going to scoot out of here. Unfortunately, the siege tank is still pushing bottom pretty aggressively. Should I split push here? I think so. We're going to split. We're going to split push this into the tower. This is the only way we're going to get any fucking siege damage out here. So this is what we're going to do. This isn't looking too good for the base, though. Alright. Take this wall down. That's the most important thing, right? That one wall right there. They're pushing pretty aggressively. Looks like we're going to lose all of our forts here. Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do to defend that. I do have my main ultimate now. So let's recall these two. We'll have Olaf as our main target. And maybe we could do something with our ultimate here. Bring our other Vikings forward now that they're in the base. Yeah, what's up, buddy? He's going to boost her out of here. That's to be expected. At the very least, we deterred them. We did nothing with that ultimate. Oh, God, that's frustrating. The good thing about the build that we went for, though, is we're able to reduce our cooldowns very quickly. So we can come in here, just start auto-attacking these guys, and you see the time just melting off of this. There is a team fight going on here, unfortunately. Oh, it looks like they are winning pretty wholeheartedly as they once again chase off ETC. I'm here to help, going in on Nazebo. Going in hard on Nazebo. And now we have to back out because we lost yet another team fight. Run fast, my Vikings! Oh, Olaf, you're gonna die again. Rest in peace, Olaf. Rest in peace. We can get a shield here. Oh, no. Oh, no. Micro them. Come on. Alright, that worked out. Don't go back in, though. You recall. There we go. Yeah, dive my Viking, please. He's recalling right in front of you. What an insult. Look how fast his auto attacks are with this little slingshot. It's ridiculous. Once all my Vikings are back up, we can go back into the ultimate. Hopefully we can actually get a good ultimate this game. As far as damage goes, we're doing okay. I've definitely had better games. When I focus on split pushing and jungle camps a bit more, I've definitely performed a little bit better. Here we go, into the boat. Auto-attacking their Muradin. Try to land some good Qs here. You can't CC me! I'm a flying ship! Muradin is going to jump away and get away from us, but not before we deal some substantial damage to him. Oh, goodness me. Goodness me. Run, little Vikings, run! Okay. Looks like they are going to get another Dragon Knight again. Maybe we can start this before they get it. Well, we definitely started it before they got it. We're not... Oh, shit. Oh, no. Run, Vikings! Run! My brave little heroes! It's looking like this is going to be the end of the game. I told you we were going to lose this game. I am nowhere near comfortable with these characters, as I'm sure you could tell. Oh, no. We don't have a shield yet, so Balog is going to die. Balag, I think is his actual name. Alright, let's defend. We're going to defend the best we can. Just because we're down doesn't mean we're out, but the Dragon Knight pushing the top fort down probably does mean we're out. Alright. If we can get another ultimate off, maybe we can deter them a little bit. A good maw does happen. Here we go, into the ult. I don't know what we're auto-attacking, but we're auto-attacking something. It just kind of fires them off. You can't really direct it at all. Just kind of does it. I do want to take down this guy right here. He's being a cocky son of a bitch. I guess he has every right to, as he does take down my tank. We're going to sprint out of here with my little dude. Can we save the core? No, we can't. 100,000 siege damage, 53,000 hero damage, and the most XP generated for my team. I could definitely play those better. It's so difficult to commentate and micro those guys around when you're still learning the ins and outs of them. I went for a more region-focused build that game. I don't think that's the way to go. I'm just trying things out. What I have been doing is Olaf blocks basic attacks. It gives him a lot more survivability. And then I go for spin to win, which allows them to clear camps really, really easily. And then Mercenary Lord, because you're going to be focusing on camps. I'm losing my voice. I'm sorry. I'm going to have to cough. Oh, still not 100%. Maybe I should just do another video for my normal build, because it's like so drastically different from what I just did. Ugh, that cough rattled my brain a little bit. Still not 100%, but I'm trying to get some content out for you guys. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed, even though it was a pretty one-sided game. And I will see you all next time.